Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Rich, prime time. The American League's batting leader steps into the box. Coming up next. Paul Jefferson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
Very long in this league.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a roll to the second baseman.
Right to the...
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had an amazing power month.
Into the box now, Cam Gallagher. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Digging in now, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Had a good hit right there.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
See if he's gonna be the
here now the 2-2. Line drive to left.
Oh, nope.
Torvonen has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
That was a hell of a throw from the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Excuse me.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa is there.
Swing so early on that one.
1 out. Now at the plate, Ray Hundley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Double play ball to second. 4. Fielded by Odor. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following.
Oh, so glad it's August already.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Come back. Welcome to the stream, H24. Hope you're having a good night.
First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Short.
Hit it on the ground.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in to start the ninth, Russell Koivunen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Here is this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
He's on the ground over the first. To his right, prime time. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Striding into the box, Ray Hundley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Only 1 month to go.
KC down to their final strike in this one. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. He was.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Texas took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Paul Jefferson earns his 8th victory of the season. Jordan Montgomery was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, number 36 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at
After
MLB
I started, the way that it took forever. First of all, it took forever for me to get on the game. Then it just takes forever to load.
Now for
and
baseball
after a while,
from the
I was
great
like,
state of Texas and global.
Can't be bothered.
Paul Blackburn gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
To second for 1.
Pull him off the bag. Bad throw.
At the plate, Rich Primetime. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs on him
on the inside
and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right.
Yeah,
Ochoa racing back, still ranging back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year, as that will give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
You can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start a great.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first truck. Hundley, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Could be the home run derby winner coming up the bat.
A swing and a ground ball to third. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready to take his hacks again. Rich Primetime, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting ground, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Chasing bad balls.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. The 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He drew a walk his first time up.
Rougned Odor.
Pitch coming, here it is.
A
slider down low for a strike. One delivery. And there he goes towards second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Toivonen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. Now batting, Russell Toivonen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
1-1-1.
First. Primetime is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First of all, the pitcher wasn't running quick enough to the bag to begin
Cam
with.
Gallagher, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready on 1 and 2. Off liner to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Throw it, see? Throw it to first base, and why they got him out.
2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Hey, if we had throw that to first base, he probably would have got him out. But
at the plate, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Stepping up now, Rich Primetime. Well, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5.
Ooh, watch your
center
hat.
field, line drive base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. And he's now secured his 4th knock of the day. Even for him, this has been a great performance at the plate.
Warning, warning, somebody wants a batting title. People better wake up. Guys around him, they're going to check the box score and start to panic a little bit. A 4-knock game is pretty special.
The 1-1.
Come on,
Sharp
come on, come
ground
on.
ball to third.
Nice stop.
Way to get dirty. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy, too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Blackburn earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Leclerc hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Pat Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 5-1.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today it's Blake Snell is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball. His changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the 2nd.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game.
Into the box, Rich Primetime. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Give him the walk. Give him the walk.
And that misses for ball 4.
Yep.
And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Don't worry.
Here's
Yeah,
Rougned Odor now,
tends
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Which I don't hope he does, because I hope we get the win this series. Well, we'll win the series anyway, because we won 3 games already. But hopefully we can sweep them.
At first with no outs. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
There we go.
Gone
it's a home run.
And
Boy came through that time.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 21.
I guess this is good though, because usually the people that bat right after primetime does is bad. But he's not, so therefore, that's why he's doing good here.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Yeah, that's right down the middle. It didn't get low enough. Well, low quick enough, I should say.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-2 now. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit on the ground to short.
Too early. Should have waited on that one.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Didn't wait. Swung too early.
Ready now, Dean Dubrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a first. Primetime moving to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Go after that one. It ended up being a friggin' pop-up.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
That's a home run.
But it
no, it's off the wall. That's
scoreboard.
Off the
And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Yeah, the only thing Primetime is lacking right now is speed.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
The best shoes that gives you the most speed. He won $1 million stubs for it. And that's not happening.
Second with nobody out. Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Rougned Odor will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. The 0-1. A line shot to third base. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another shot now. Rich, prime time. Despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away.
He's throwing. He's throwing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh,
High
popped
fly
it
ball
up.
out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl.
Foul.
He's got it one away.
What would you call that? A pop-up fly ball?
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Batting average 406. Josh Bell 339. Corey Seager 328.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers.
The Angels are always a tough team.
The American League's batting leader steps into the box. Coming up next, Rodrigo Raimo, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime. Got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat in that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start.
Standing in, Rich Primetime. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Thatcher at second, Mazzara at first, one gone. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here it comes. 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. At the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Settling in now, Tommy Jenkins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tommy Jenkins.
On the ground over to first.
Oh, come on.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Let me stop missing ground
It's a
balls
great job
like
right
that.
there to get a leadoff knock.
So digging in now,
He should have stopped out.
Primetime. We discussed his
Damn,
position
we gave
in
up that
batting
many
range. We
fucking
haven't
runs in the
seen
ninth
much
inning.
production today.
Jeez.
Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as
Yeah,
hot a
they're
first half
pitching.
as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate.
The thing
for him
is,
to
when
get
they
right back on
want
that
the
wagon
other
again.
team to win, the game go by so quickly.
Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
Next for the Rangers.
Gonna walk on, put him on.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only
not
one
like
away.
really
And here's the former prize Dodger
lot of runs
prospect
to
Willie
catch up to
Calhoun.
tie the game.
And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Swing and a
Well,
miss,
that hill
and they'll
just got a
dodge
lot
a
steeper,
major
so.
bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Eric Hidalgo.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better
this
pitch
asshole
and gets the
bunts.
punch out.
Throw not in
Oh,
time.
he made
That'll
it
go
though.
as a
That's
bunt
his
single. Stepping in, Ray Zamora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Los Angeles Angels jump.
Like when we face the Angels, it's like a
We are
bad
live on
pitching is
MLB
coming
Network. Paul Jefferson is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now in the box, Rich Primetime. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half.
There's a swing and a
That
high
is
drive into left
gone,
center field.
buddy.
Back goes Trout at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 62 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, It's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Striding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here it comes, 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Like effort is the way.
So stepping in, Joey Wendell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's 1-1. They get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good...
Stepping in, Rich Primetime. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
All underneath that ball.
Trout is in his
Still
tracks
got
now.
enough power on him, but just not enough.
And that's out number 2. Ready now for LA, Tommy Jenkins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Odor is there. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
3-2 counts.
The 3-2 pitch. Bunt attempt
So
here.
he decides to bunt.
And he'll take it
Real
to the bag
nice.
himself for the out.
The guy's big and hefty. There's nothing nimble about him. He has no speed. Why would he bunt?
Finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 the score tonight. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Jefferson earned his 9th win of the year. Sam Tuivalala gets a 4-out save, his second.
2-game series. Trainer, practice field. Oh man. You never know. They might decide to put me back to left field one of these days.
Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here. Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas
monster.
Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Rich Prime time. The American League's batting leader steps into the box. Coming up next.
But it never happened. But it's going to happen today.
Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Primetime is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Popped it up.
Alfaro over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The pop-up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You bitch, throw it again.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Oh, that one dying off.
Marisnick will back up and put this away for a long out.
Dying off. You can see it on the grass as it slows down.
So striding forward now, Rich Primetime. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Marisnick is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Can hit the wall. Hit the wall.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sam Boovie. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Fine work that time by the Texas Bull.
1 for 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, nice curve.
And he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the bag, high and deep to right center.
That's
going
gone.
Back at the track.
Oh wow! Damn, it's all that little nook and shit. Like when they go to the park, put that little corner in there.
7-4 lead.
Wow.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jack Howell.
Designated hitter, Jack Howell.
Down the first baseline. Primetime is up with it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Wednesday night baseball now.
Actually, I don't think it's ever hit a home run in Boston.
Digging in, Rich Primetime. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
So here's how the boat.
Side on pitching, man.
So striding in, Rich Primetime. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Ouch.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all
They
game long,
already got 7 runs.
They've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far.
Oh, I got jammed on that
game
one.
plan from these hitters.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play.
Oh, jam.
Coming to the plate again, Rich
Let's go 5.
as he'll bat for the second
too
time
far
in the
off.
inning. First delivery to him on the way.
There we go. Over the
field
fucking Green
and
Monster,
deep.
like I said.
Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that is home run number 63 on the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Right, Boston must be sucking. They put up 7 runs and allowed Texas to come back and take the
Guys,
lead.
we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of
Well, technically, he didn't go over it, but you know
Trying to
what I
pick
mean.
things up where we left off. Rich, prime time.
the last at bat, Matty V. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Go over
He got a
it and hit
fastball,
the
didn't miss it.
car in
We'll
the
see if they
parking
pitch
lot
him a
or
little bit
something. That'd be
differently
cool.
this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Is swung on and driven out to
That
right
should be
center
another
field.
home
That's
run.
well hit.
Oh, come
And
on.
trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
If that guy had kept
So
going
that's
home,
his
he would have
second
probably would
knock
have
of
made
the
it because
game,
that
and you can add
ball
this
was
to his
way
ever-growing
offline.
list of
But you don't want to take those
multi-hit
chances,
performances this
guys.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean,
When you
really
take that
doesn't.
chance, it's
Fighting for
usually
a
when the
batting
play
crowd,
is
throwing out
good.
multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box now, Paul
Paul
DeYoung.
DeYoung.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
Come on, DeYoung, hit the ball. Don't strike out.
And this is swung
Yep,
on
so
and
much
missed.
for
And
that.
boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
They need to
Sometimes
put
we
like
use the phrase
Santander or
runs
somebody
coming
who
at a
can
premium,
hit
but
to
it's
bat
fair to say
behind
that
me.
none
Because
of us
everybody
will be
that bats
saying that tonight
behind
as we
me
check out our line
usually
score.
suck.
Neither
They don't
pitching staff
usually
has
hit
really
too
even
well.
showed up.
Don't know why the game is programmed like that, but it is.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay.
At
The
least he
long
hit
ball
the
was a
ball
big
and
part of
moved
this
me
one here.
over.
The batter.
Really got
Stepping in
home.
and ready for another shot, Willie Calhoun. It was
Ooh,
a
lightning.
flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. And now a bunt
there's
attempt
jerk
here as he
off
gets
beside
this
the
one
bunt.
down. And he'll beat the throw. as
Oh,
he's got
that's
himself
what's up. He
a
made it,
single.
though.
And to score is the runner in third.
Cool.
It's now a 9-8 contest.
For once, the friggin'
So
two out
with an
bunt
RBI
worked.
as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Yeah, he's running.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rafael Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Oh, 2 count, man on base.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2
No
pitch.
outs.
This
Double
is hit
play
to
ball.
Third. Will it be 2? One there.
Aha,
Back to
bad
first,
throw.
but a good job to
Fuck.
break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Boston won. Son of a- Well, it was a close
The
game.
lineup really helped
So,
carry them to victory
but
here
I
in this one,
accomplished
and
what I
this
wanted
man
to,
was a big
which was
reason
smashing
why
one
he's our
over the
tops player of the
Red
game.
Monster.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Boston put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Benito Gonzalez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Bass. From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
But the runner's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. hit high and deep to right center.
Oh, it's dying.
Marisnick is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the... At the plate, Ty Barner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ty Barner.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Round down the first baseline. To his left, prime time. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's how the hometown Red. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That guy looked like he was diving into a pool.
And
the way
another
he was
snap throw to the bag.
back to first
Keeping
base with his legs
particularly
all
close
dangling.
tabs on him.
And he got a 90 steal, so I would definitely keep tabs on him.
2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now.
I wasn't aware of it, but now that you made it known.
Hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Line softly toward the hole.
Oh, why did you run, dumbass? Why did you run?
And he'll take
Why
it
didn't
to
you
the
go
bag
back?
for the out. And there. Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings
Just
through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
That's in there,
Nice
and he's
slider.
deep in the hole now, 0-2. Zamora on third.
It's hard to
with
hit a
2
slider
out.
when it's high. But not for me, it's not.
Look at this.
You throw it twice,
On to
that's a
Lansdowne
mistake you
and
made.
gone.
I gave it to you the first time. Don't do it a second time.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and that's home run number 64 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very...
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see...
Striding in, Rich Primetime. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
Here you go, make the turn, make the turn.
Liner in there for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong
No
and fight for
more.
the batting title up until his last at bat.
Rosen picks it up.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Rangers threat. Ready for another chance. Sam Boovie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-2 delivery. Bounce to first. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead this one 5-2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to.
Popped up.
Yeah, I guess his hit streak came to an end.
Prime time. Battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Sam Boovie. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Drilled to first.
Oh, crap.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. The Rangers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Juan Ornelas wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to
Louisville Slugger. I'm gonna give you these cheap bats. Just sell it and get like 25 stubs for it. It's a silver bat anyway. Not even a gold. Twins.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Adalberto Mejia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a man to... Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Line to shortstop,
right to the shortstop. Holy shit. That ball was like it's on a string, man.
The next twin up, Hugh Adair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hugh Adair.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
All the way to the corner, so he probably,
runners at second and
wow,
third.
I thought he would
Following the one out
have ran
double.
home. No, held him up at
Man,
third.
I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
It is reaction. His reaction. He's not even reacting yet to the ball being hit. There's no way he's going to get close to it.
Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Now just fouling everything off.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
He took off with the quickness, yo.
Not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on
Oh, wow.
So not the start
He
to
shot
the
out
inning
of
he was
there like
looking
a
for as he
missile,
got the
yo.
strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Took off running. Like, fuck. You
Now
gotta
to the plate,
run.
Paul DeYoung.
Yeah,
It's been an
hustle.
0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Never seen Primetime move that quick before.
The 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now with the plate, Rougned Odor. He's hitless in his 2
Over 2,
at-bats so
strikeout,
far.
fly out. Sometimes I just don't get the mascots. The mascots just don't
3-2
make any
pitch.
sense.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here
Harper,
with one
you
away.
messing up,
Good
you
read
big
there
dummy.
at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And they're runners at the corners now. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Hernandez. 2 gone. Long throw to the plate. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the
See,
RBI.
before I got those new shoes, Primetime would have been out. I think those, getting those new shoes is giving him a little bit of speed boost and some
No
stealing.
hits
So
in 3 tries so
that's a good
far.
thing.
He struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh,
Slice hard,
really?
but foul.
What the hell?
Missed with a
That's a
breaking ball.
dirty curveball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Nice curveball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled
Oh,
away.
come on. That was right there, too, man.
He'll try again, 1-2. And it's
cutter.
fouled away.
Shouldn't have went after that one.
The 1-2.
Oh,
Count still at 1-2.
throwing the shit out of that curveball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Foul.
And it's a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Oh, that was a close one.
Line drive to center field. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this.
At least they made him throw 11 pitches.
That'll bring in Adam Frazier. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. So 1-1. Off liner towards first. And this will get taken in at first.
He used up
for
all
the
his
second out
relief
of the
pitching in a half an inning.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them. Like
First open back in 2. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end.
Son of
lines
a...
up a long
Come on. How the hell did it cut that much?
They take the field this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
This Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Mazzara is off at first with 2 away.
Oh, damn it. You're not guessing right.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance of hitting that one in the.
He threw 3 fastballs and he changed up with his slider.
And here's Jose Peraza, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, the double play. Digging in, Ryder Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yeah, that guy must have just came up in AAA.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Weekly hit towards first. Primetime charging this one, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Brock Stassi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up.
This is another thing I want him to fix too.
And that ends the inning.
And pop the ball up. You feel me, but you can't see the outfield what's going on.
They're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Rich Primetime, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for the Rangers. That softly hits him right. Will that get down?
Got jammed up.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Oh, jam.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Fox. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Orlando Fox.
Now, 1-1-1-1. Attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Throw it. Hit him in the head. Knock him out at second base.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at it. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back.
There's a
there
swing and a drive hit well out
That's
to right
what you
field.
wanted.
Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 65 for him here. And the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Ooh, manager is sweating his balls off. And need to take that jacket off, man. I don't know why he's wearing it. It's hot.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Most of the time, that's how you win games. You wait till the relief pitching come up and you destroy them.
Digging in now, Rich Primetime. He's batting
that's what they
clean
be
up in
doing
this
tonight.
one, but we'll get a
starting
started
pitching be
here in the
good, but
inning
once
as
the
they look
relief
to
pitching
wake
come
up
up,
the
man,
bats.
they be like,
Yeah,
bye-bye
not much to
game.
get
man.
excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Peraza has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Twins with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Felix Jorge earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 1 hit.
Is it raining down there in Jersey? It was lightning and thundering and raining up here all day. Well, in and on and off raining.
Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a take strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, and of course they got to win against
if
us.
they find themselves in this position today, they got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy,
Come
the
on,
odds are
Paul.
always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday.
No
With
strikeouts.
a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet.
No
for this ball
strikeout,
club.
Paul.
Here
No
he comes on a
strikeout.
ball and 2 strikes. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
No
Let's
and
spot
then.
shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Come on, Odor. Ned.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Primetime, base runner at first with 1 out.
Yeah, I wish they showed my speed and my stealing. I know it's in the
2-0 now as this
30s
misses
or a
below
little
the
bit
knees.
higher than
Time for a
30
look at our
something.
umpires in this
But
one.
still.
Behind the plate is James
Now
Kinsley.
manager
Hey,
wants you to
D-Row,
steal
James
base.
Kingley's a pretty good umpire.
Wants you to steal the base. Come on, dude, pitch.
Comes the 2-0 pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Well, if he hits the ball, or most likely he's going to get the walk.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No, he's going to strike.
Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Willie Calhoun.
Here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Well, Willie don't get that much playing time.
And now a bunt attempt
Willie
here to
decided
get
to
this
bunt.
one down. Jones barehands it. And a super play to gun his man down.
It didn't work that time.
Now at the plate, Rich Prime Time. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes.
Oh, got jammed again.
Fox
Son of a.
is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Brock Stassi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw.
Spin throw.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Prime Time. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground is short.
Son of a.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hugh Adair. The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rich Prime Time. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Harper. I don't think Harper would go to the Twins.
1, 2, 3, go the Rangers.
But you never know. If they're giving him good money, I would go to the Twins too.
Here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I misjudged that one.
Striding into the
went
box,
backwards
Rich
instead of
Prime Time.
forward.
He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Was I early on that fucking? I'm late. Really? What the fuck?
The pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
My thumb got the best of me. White Sox. White Sox. Reaction practice. Capped at 30. Really?
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
don't need to get no
Top
hit-ins,
players
coach.
become great players
A
by
monster.
continuing to think of themselves as developing players.
Now from the home of the Rangers,
Hopefully this rain will cool things down.
Juan Ornelas is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it.
That was
It's
a
off
dumb
the
play.
wall. He hit the
Going
first
for
and
3.
tries for third. And it's a flying start to the inning for the Rangers. It's a leadoff triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
That's for sure.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
That boy going down on strikes.
This
Oh
is
no,
pulled
he
into
hit
right.
it.
Reyna is
Wait,
there.
you know
Let's
what?
see
Go
if they
back.
try
Yeah,
it.
that's-
And he might have thought about it at third, but with
Yeah.
one away, decides not to risk it.
That was
Okay,
way
guys,
too
here's how the
close.
Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid. But he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, need a hit
Do the
or you need to get
bunting,
lucky with a wild pitch or a
He
pass ball.
bunted real short this time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh,
Hit
really
hard
hit
on
the
the ground
ball.
to third.
Too bad didn't
Throw
hit the
in
pass
time, and
anymore.
the side is retired. Up next for Chicago, Romeo Gallo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Romeo Gallo.
Third. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Standing in, Danny Matthews. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Prime time, shading to his right, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors. Now batting, Rich Primetime. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So a
Sometimes it
ringing
seems
single
like
here to center
it
field
takes
makes it
forever
2
to get
hits
from
for
home
him
to
on the
first
night.
base.
And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Sorry, Odor, you're batting after me. That means you're gonna suck.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swinging
Oh,
a
no,
soft
he hit it.
liner, and that's in
Go,
there.
go,
Base
keep
hit.
going, stupid, keep going.
And
What the
that's out
hell?
number 1.
And let go of the button.
Man, I don't know how that happened. Look to be
let go of the button and he stops
digging in and looking for more. Rich Primetime. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good. And
oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 66 on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaky by him.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, James Schaffer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. On the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Rich Primetime. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a four-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
And he just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up
really
that
trying
time
to get
for
me
ball
to chase
two.
those fucking
As we
high
near the
fastballs.
end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
At the plate, James Schaffer. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Not going to run up there to get the ball and try to tag him.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right
the
there. The infield was playing back.
Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Running fastball, slider, sinker. Probably going to go fast.
Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Jammed.
The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mesoraco moves over. Two gone.
Wow. He didn't catch that ball good at all. That pitch is like, all I was missing was a double for the cycle.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he might be a little disappointed that he didn't complete the cycle, especially since he got two of the hardest ones out of the way. No double this time, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Sam Tuivailala earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Paul Jefferson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out
usually when
at you is that
Jefferson
ERA. It's
pitches,
into the
we got a
fours.
good chance of winning the
That
game.
doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
The 1-2. Prime time comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get stepping up now? Rich Primetime. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire.
Oh.
When you get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Thatcher takes his lead at third with 1 away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. This one's down to third. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
They throw it to home.
And
That's
be content
stop.
with just the 1 out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Got hit by the barrel of the bat.
Into the box, Alejandro Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Actually, I think I got hit by the barrel of the bat.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game
inside,
to see him get to 75 home runs.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, you fucked up that time.
Deep.
You didn't throw that fucking curveball again.
Moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. Big number 67 on the year, and the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that one.
Ready now, Alejandro Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Alejandro.
Bounce to first. Primetime right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Foul.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball strikes the recall as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a nice pitch.
Watching pitchers that attack
Right
with
on the
fastballs
corner,
until
too,
there's a
man.
reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one.
Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he fouls this one off.
Decide to elevate, huh? Elevate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And the score
finishes. Struck out twice. Ouch. It's not a good day for prime time. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. H24, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you ain't getting all the rain over there in Jersey that we're getting over here. And I'll see you tomorrow in another stream. Peace.